Margaret let it go, but not before glancing at David in a way that made his stomach twist. That night, after Clara fell asleep, David lay awake staring at the ceiling. He tried to shake the feeling that Margaret's story had been directed at him somehow, like a coded message only he was supposed to hear. The thought seemed paranoid, but the seed of suspicion had already been planted. The days that followed only added to his discomfort. Margaret settled into the household easily, cooking meals, tending the garden, sharing stories with Clara late into the night. Yet every interaction with David seemed to carry an undercurrent. She would ask him small, oddly pointed questions, where his father had worked, whether David still had family photographs, what kind of man his father had been. Each question made his pulse quicken. Why was she so interested? One afternoon, while helping Margaret move boxes into the attic, David noticed her pausing over an old photograph she pulled from a trunk. She tucked it quickly into her coat pocket before he could see, smiling faintly but refusing to explain. That smile haunted him. David began to wonder if Margaret's return wasn't simply about reconnecting with her daughter. Perhaps she had another purpose, one tied to the shadows of his own past. For the first time, the thought crossed his mind. What if Margaret knew something about my father that I don't? And with that question, the uneasy balance of their household began to crack. David could not let go of the gnawing feeling that Margaret's stories weren't just casual memories, but carefully chosen fragments meant to hint at something larger. Her questions about his father seemed innocent enough on the surface, yet they unsettled him in a way he couldn't shake. One night, when Clara had gone to bed early, Margaret lingered in the kitchen with David. She spoke softly about men who make promises they never intend to keep and how betrayal can echo through generations. David's chest tightened. She looked at him as if the words were meant specifically for him, though she never said his name. From that night onward, David began piecing things together in secret. He combed through old boxes of his father's belongings, searching for clues that might connect the two families. His father had died years ago, leaving behind more questions than answers.